We are those of Hatonn. We are pleased to speak to you again. In the hope of this instrument's unconscious work towards crystallizing their internal ability to funnel our light cohesively we hope this will facilitate further contact we caution that the connection is not as stable as we would like, but we would offer to be of service in answering questions at this time.
Hi, Hatonn. You mentioned the connection with the instrument is not as stable. How would any advice or any guidance for us to pass on to the instrument you wish to share?
We are those of Hatonn, and we thank you for this query. This instrument, although eager, has had to balance many catalysts, leaving him with a sense of unworthiness and our advice to him would be to trust yourself, This is good advice for all those who want to channel. And we are thankful to you all for your efforts in this regard. We understand this is not a simple process for many. Does this answer your question? We hope it will help.
Yes, thank you. I think it's gonna help out. And so I don't have any other questions, and I'll pause for others to ask away.
I have a question. There's this ritual um, called the Arbor Malin, and from my understanding, you're supposed to at some point build an oratory, and this sacred space is supposed to be extremely like clean. And I know it's an older ritual, but I'm wondering if like there's a modern day of like what to do because I have a dog. I imagine their hairs are gonna get in there. And is it just like the best effort, or is it okay to modify rituals like that for modern day usage? If there's anything to say on that.
Thank you, my brother. We will attempt to address your query. As with all ritual, as with all ritualistic endeavors, we would say there is a amount of wiggle room, you could say. There are reasons for each aspect of any ritual, and it is best to follow the prescribed methods. This is important, but like all magical endeavor, the intent and the focus of will is as important as the setting. We hope this addresses.
Thank you.
Hi, Hatonn. I'd like to ask a question. Um, could you tell me how many discovery missions are being sent to the AI Atlas object and what we will learn about what they discover?
We are those of Hatonn, and we would like to address this query. There is significant interest from your peoples in the object you call 3i Atlas. This includes government and international efforts we are unsure of any planned exploratory missions but there is wide efforts with your telescopes and other instruments to collect we are those of Hatonn, and we feel this instrument we would like to pass this contact over to the one called Ashley. And we thank you in the love and the light of the one infinite creator. Adonai.
We are those of Hatonn, and we are now with this instrument, and we express our gratitude and joy at the opportunity to transmit a few words through the vessel of our brother. And we thank you for your service and concentration, for we understand there is an adjustment period, but you have done well. At this time, we would ask if there is another query on the heart of this circle.
Hi, Hatonn. As we are continuing to practice and learn the, I guess, the art of telepathy, I'm curious just to know if you have any sort of tips or guidance you can share with us as well today. Thank you.
We thank you, our brother, for this query. We wish to convey something that is already apparent in your collective awareness as you practice, and that is the importance of emotion. This instrument is fond of this word, emotion, the energy in motion. So we will share that emotion, the harnessing of emotion, and the ability to hold an emotional tone, so to speak, can be used as a powerful carrier for thought and imagery and concepts. Emotion, the emotion that you hold while transmitting. This is very potent and important in sharing thoughts and concepts with one another. Does this satisfy the query?
Yes, that's very interesting. So thank you.
We thank you. Is there another query on the heart of this circle?
I have another query about something kind of 3D, but it might not be. I work with virgin stone and quartzite every day, and it's a known fact in the industry that quartz and quartzite are always at a much lower ambient temperature than the temperature around it, and it's always that way. Is there something you could tell me about perhaps why that is, and does it have anything to do with the intrinsic qualities that we attribute to things like quartz and quartz crystals?
We are those of Hatonn, and we believe we perceive the gist of the query. In our perspective, there is nothing, no faculty of exotic physics that is at play in relation to the noted lower temperature differences between these crystalline expressions. It is simply their nature to express in this way. It is simply a product of their beingness in relation to your reality, and offers no significant avenue for self-exploration of self or the other self that these crystals represent. Is there another query on this subject?
No, thank you.
We thank you. Is there another query on the heart of this circle?
I think that's it.
We will attempt then to transfer the contact to the one known as Edward to close this gathering. We are those of Hatonn, and we transfer now.
We are those of Hatonn, and we are happy to oblige this instrument by returning as per their request. We want to thank this circle for their continued dedication and we look forward to further communication as we are all brothers and sisters on the path of seeking. So we leave you in the love and the light of the one infinite creator. And Adonai, my friends.